Welcome back to Let's Play Control, everybody. The invisible things have eye lasers now. And I am going to... Go on.
I am both visible and I don't have eye lasers.
Yeah. Where is the... Is there a button for the, V, no, shield, Q. How does this... I guess maybe I don't have the rush yet? Thought I had gotten it.
Also thought you got that. No, you gotta go try... Oh, right, you're trying to...
Yeah. Trying to figure out what is... That's not it. Huh?
How do you fly?
Space.
Oh. Okay, so you can fly and shield.
How do I do... Yay, learning the game.
Reading the game explains the game.
Jump, levitate, multi-launch, launch, evade, shoot. There's a walk? Why would you walk?
So you can look cool walking away from explosions.
Yeah. Crouch, ground slam. Oh! That's what it is. It's evade.
Yeah. That makes
Okay.
sense.
Yeah, okay. Cool. So we've already trashed the place. Did I kill him?
No. I killed the dude.
Processes designer Gibbs. Yeah, because I can't recover while I'm holding this.
Indeed, but are you going to be able to evade? Yep.
I found a use for shield.
Other than gathering the Avengers?
Oh god. Okay, enhanced shield is actually really good. And I got a 6? What is this? Ammo refund. Of course. It's an ammo refund. What is this? Energy boost. Yeah, energy boost is good. Melee health recovery on melee hits? I don't do that very often.
Oh dear.
That was cool. That was really cool. And I'm surprised I beat it in the second go.
Oh, I'm not. That was like a really cool and
This looks like the nail.
fight.
Only
Oh, look
mini.
cool. And what?
A really cool and balanced boss fight. Also, that's apparently the nail, only mini.
Yeah.
A document. Is this in some kind of code? I can't read a word of it. I should take this back to
Mum's ringing
Emily
me.
and tell her I
right
got in
back.
debt.
What was... Okay. So here we go. We got... It's not this one, it was this one. To Dr. Theodore Ashe Jr., as Director of the Federal Bureau of Control and chosen representative liaison benefactor of the great authority of the board. He's talking that way. I demand your immediate withdrawal from the Foundation. Prior memos issued broadly to Foundation staff called for swift reassignment of all personnel to the upper levels of the House. All staff complied except for you. This demonstrates a lack of respect for my office and the board itself. This is their house and we are their guests. We should conduct ourselves accordingly. Normally such insubordination would be grounds for dismissal, but out of respect for your late father, consider this instead my final warning. The board and Director Ashe chose me as successor to the office, and no amount of petulance will change that. Indeed, your actions seem to suggest you know better than myself, and by extension, better than the board. Permit me to assure you that this is not possible. Sincerely, Director Broderick Northmore.
Ashe's secret lab.
This is concerning. Okay. Let's head back up and talk to Emily.
Yeah.
And, you know, hope that, let's wander around a little bit and see if I can find any more blue stuff. I don't think there's any more blue stuff. Okay. And let us hope that there's not going to be a massive fight on the way to the control points. But now I've said it. And that thing happens.
Oh no, they all have lasers now.
Yep, they do all seem to have eye lasers. what I really liked about that right at the
Hmm?
beginning? I picked up a big rock to chunk it out one of the melee people, and as I chunked it at him, he teleported. Or maybe he teleported just before I chunked it, and it went off the screen behind me and tracked him down.
Hmm.
And I was like, that's great. That was fun. I just quite liked that.
There's no way this happened by accident. I'm telling you. The board arranged this to whittle down our numbers, to prepare.
Can't you just process the staff files quietly? I don't want to hear this.
You don't want to hear how we're just sheep being led to slaughter by our own ignorance? Fine, fine.
I'm not entirely sure that's the entirety of the story. I think
Hmm.
the board is a little bit
Slide projector requires
alien.
slide to open dimensional doorways, then which is the object of power? The slide or the slide projector? Or is the distinction itself a fallacy?
You know what's going to be really funny?
What?
This isn't the Emily Pope you need to talk to.
Oh no.
I've looked through the docs we found in dimensional research. That slide projector is extremely powerful. You were right to shut it down.
Well,
Okay.
I've got a bureau to run.
You've got to go
See
see
you
the
soon.
Jesse in the Foundation.
Yes, ma'am, Director Faden.
The Emily and the Foundation.
Please,
Sorry,
Emily.
yes,
Not even
Emily,
as a joke.
Because I am good at names and
Oh, I know quite that as well. Okay, so it's in the Foundation. You're in the Crossroads. Why are you in the Crossroads? Because that's where the nail was.
never stay in the crossroads, always stay in the calm roads.
Ah, liminal spaces.
I found Ash's secret lab.
Excellent. Please tell me everything. Spare no details.
Well, there was another cave. The walls were covered in paintings of eyeballs. The research seemed dedicated to studying a kinda smaller version of the nail. It looked like the same material as the one up here, but just a different shape.
Well, are you sure you didn't see any functioning prototypes? Or at least some schematics? I mean, Dr. Ash was a very accomplished engineer.
None. Sorry. I did find this handwritten note.
Wow. Ash had terrible handwriting. Never meet your heroes, right? So it looks like a transcribed conversation between Ash and someone named F. Ooh. Oh, this is juicy. This'll take me days to parse out. Maybe weeks.
Have you ever thought about taking a vacation, Emily?
Are you kidding? This is my vacation, Jesse.
Of course it is. That just actually makes perfect sense.
Don't be a stranger.
And let's face it, at some point in the future, Jesse is the one that's going to be sacrificed and Emily's going to become a god.
Ah. Okay. Because that's what happens with research and directors.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Unless, you know, she becomes Auti's, she goes on more promotion on Auti's direction than previous did. Because I can't see Trinch or Northmore considering themselves Auti's assistant.
Now, it would be interesting if it would be interesting if Jesse became, like, was promoted to Artie's position.
Oh god, yeah. She's the one that continues dealing with the mortals, and Emily goes on to be part of the board. If each director and it sounds like Trinch and Darling weren't as powerful as Ash and Northmore.
Oh, definitely not.
But it sounds like Jesse and Emily are on that level.
Mm-hmm. So, that's that. Do we want to now think about doing, Alan Wake?
I think that's what we have left aside from repeatables.
Mm-hmm.
And about 7 minutes left, so we can get started on one at least.
Cool.
Okay.
Careful out there, Director.
Wait a minute, what's this?
This is Lynn Salvador, head of Bureau Security. I'm making a formal security order due to the incident in April, case number 21HQ593. Improper use of the jukebox altered item led to 2 fatalities.
Oh, we've heard
We believe
this.
a pair of agents used the jukebox to travel to the quarry threshold and engage in inappropriate workplace behavior.
Okay,
Welcome back, Director.
we've heard that one. Okay, let's go deal with the jerk. Let's track the mission so I know where I'm going. Investigation sector. Okay. Well, that was a bunch of darkness right in. This is not encouraging.
Yeah, darkness is kind of Alan Wake's thing. Enemy.
Yeah. Sector head office. I know we've been here before. There's a lot of... No, we haven't been here before, have we? This is entirely new.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hello? Anyone here?
Guess not.
Seems a lot more crowded than the rest of the Bureau.
I keep seeing things move in the darkness.
Well, that'll be deliberate.
Here are the latest agents confirmed missing, presumed dead from the containment breach yesterday. Agent Jonathan Connor, researcher Ezra Cruz, Agent Caroline Dempsey, Agent Lindsay Malcolm, Agent Charles Murray, Agent Derek Shaw. Letters of condolence will be delivered to you to sign prior to sending them to their families. You'll be updated as soon as additional confirmations are made. Also, per your request, network engineer checked how many cases were backed up digitally. Unfortunately, a large number of active investigations are not archived yet, and the only hard copies of reports exist behind the fire break. They are lost, I'm afraid. Yeah?
Agent John Connor is missing.
Oh, that's... Oh, a request came through recently from an FBI agent asking for all our files on Bright Falls, specifically on the disappearance of the author Alan Wake. Per the Interagency Information Exchange Agreement, I had some paper pushers gather up a folder of all the pre-approved files. Don't worry, all the inappropriate materials either missing or redacted. I'm writing to let you know that we received this request from a special agent named Alex Casey. Sounds familiar, right? That's because Alex Casey is the name of the fictional detective in those hard-boiled crime books Alan Wake wrote. Pretty interesting that an FBI agent sharing a name with the most famous character Wake wrote is looking into a case dealing with the writer's fiction coming true. I think this is worth looking into, but what's your opinion? Just give the word and I'll start surveillance on this guy. That's not creepy at all. Very dark half.
Yeah, Alex Casey is definitely not an actual FBI agent.
Yeah. Per authorization from Mr. Kirkland, internal investigation D0845 was launched into the ethical practices of Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. You had to investigate. Wait a minute. Now let me see here. Now this makes sense. You have to go looking for his ethics. I completely understand this now. Despite the accounts of Anonymous regarding inhumane treatment of a currently housed in the Bureau child, our official findings regarding this were inconclusive. Numerous obstacles arose during this investigation. The majority of blank sector personnel seemed to be wholly unaware of any such blank contained there. One blank confirmed the blank's code name to be blank, but all files pertaining to that name were inaccessible, being classified under the highest clearance level. Investigators were similarly blocked from entering the blank research wing to interview its staff. The matter was further complicated by the lack of clarity on whether non-human paranatural entities warrant humane treatment. While this this is about Hedron. While this investigation cannot address charges against Dr. Darling, we do recommend an investigation into blank research. Interesting. That's about Hedron.
That is about Hedron.
You know, when we're talking about third-person things, you should emote when...
Yeah.
You
just have to make our own emotes.
Yeah.